Hey, sweetheart. I'm really sorry that you're having a tough time right now with the way you thought your life should go and the way your life is going. You know, at that age, 20s, early 20s, you know, you still have I'm gonna, and I'm almost 60s and I'm gonna. You have dreams and desires and goals and whatnot. And I know that you will achieve them. However, you could get a little more comfortable with knowing that you just can't always depend on people. They're going to tell you that there's something and they're not. They're going to tell you that they're going to do something and they're not. And next thing you know, it feels you didn't, obviously. It feels as if you set yourself up for failure. And you did not. I know it, you know it. And I'm not even the one that matters in this. You are. So I just really want you to see that every time, every single time, somebody has the possibility of letting you down. Okay? So just know that your purpose is so much bigger than that. Okay? I mean, come on. I knew a person for 8 years, the better part of 8 years, just for them to up and stop speaking for no reason at all. And I haven't been in that position in a lot of years because people like you and me, you know, and other people with gifts, I'm sure, find it in the beginning very challenging. And I did in the beginning because, you know, I was 14, 13 when I started using my gifts aloud outside the house. And you find ways, just like anything else. The alcoholic covers it up. A drug addict covers up their drugs. You find a way to cover up as much as you can and still try to get the message across, you know. Something I feel a lot of, you know, gay children probably go through. And you friend somebody and they say, oh, well, you know, they're your friend for like 2 whole weeks, and you're thinking, oh, good, I have a new, you know, friend in life, and we're going to grow old and, you know, have kids and grandkids together, and they'll live next door and da 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 da. 8 years later, poof, gone. No hello, fuck you, bitch. Nothing. And I was telling my sister Delisa earlier today, I said, I wish that cramps and that feeling, I wish I could just take away from every boy and girl. That is just such a miserable feeling. It's almost as bad as being helpless that I can't be there right now to, you know, hold you and soothe you and, you know, do all those motherly things that mothers want to do to ease their children's pain. You know. And then next you just want to go find that person and punch him in the face, but that doesn't do any good either. So I light my little candle and I pray for you and my other one. And I just pray that it gets easier. I learned quickly, as you know, to just, something's in my eye, probably a cat hair. consider everyone a student or a customer, client. Because there's gets to the point to where you're like, forget it. I just will make no more friends. And I'm pretty sure, well, a lot of people I know that have gifts go through that. I'm sure the ones that don't have gifts go through that too, because other people want other stuff from them, like companionship, until they don't want companionship no more, or money, or food, or drugs, or whatever. But in our case, and I wish that I could just rip that band-aid right off, That's almost as painful as, being abused. I have to multitask even though I'm talking, right? I wish I could just take the pain away. It doesn't go away. I'm 55 and it's still there. Not every day like it used to be. However, we forget about that illusion called time. There's really no such thing as time. So that 8 years of knowing somebody was for shit, It doesn't matter if it was a month or... Okay, yeah, it was, because I really don't trust people. I don't know, I'm kind of weird. I could walk around naked in front of anybody. But trusting you to know the two things probably in life that I wish I could have done differently is a whole different other thing, and this person knew them both. And I'm like, wow. And then we want to balance things. I told you things. I did things with you that I never did with anybody else in the whole world. And you just leave without saying why or something. And then that stabs at your soul. With an ice pick, and it's just so uncomfortable. And then you having to deal with, well, what if I see them? I don't know. I see a lot of my exes, at least once a year, and that doesn't bother me. And of course, we trust them with all of our little secrets and things that we are or are not ashamed of. And that is no big thing. But this, so when I think you're my sister or my brother and you just disappear, I don't know, that's a different kind of hurt. And I know all pain is the same, Dr. Gray. And yet it's different. I mean, and then you think back on, we stayed up, face to face, what is it called? FaceTime or Skype or Google Hangout or Facebook or whatever, and talked face to face. And we both sat on the phone together and watched the sun come up and this and this and this and this. And it seems like it was all for nothing, but it wasn't for nothing, honey. It's never nothing. That helped you grow. This is helping you grow just like it helped me grow and realize that people have the right to do whatever they want to do. And not being a hypocrite. If we both believe what we believe in, that's okay. You chose it. You planned it to learn whatever lesson it is that you're learning now. And my lesson, I'm an Aries, is still the same, I'm going to roll with you till I can't. And that's it. That first time, well, I shouldn't say it like that, because it's different for each situation. Example, so if somebody just comes to me and says, can I, I don't know. Can you tell me if me and my boyfriend are going to be together this time next year? Or are we going to get married? Or we're going to have whatever, or girlfriend, whatever, because I get it both. just poof out of the clear blue sky. And normally I give my sarcastic answer when people do not greet themselves. And I know they're in one of my, witch groups or spiritual groups, whatever. And then my usual reply is, hello. I'm fine. And you? Yeah, I'm having a good day. And you? See, so when I say that to say, when I notice people that start out that way, yeah, we don't become friends. So the ones that don't start out that way, hi Tasha, how's your day? What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. I was wondering, when you have the time, can I ask a question? I don't have any money right now, blah, 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 blah. Sure. Leave your question and I'll answer it somewhere around midnight. Well, I have priorities too. And then you answer their question, and then the next thing you know, they're buying a piece of jewelry from you or what have you. Okay? And then next thing you know, they're still sticking around and they're liking your posts and they're sharing your posts, and they're putting stuff on your wall, as it were. I mean, in life in general. Okay? Starting to share more of your life. And then next thing you know, it's been 2 years. Now stop right there at 2 years. Okay? So even if it's, you think it's going to be a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever thing, and even after 2 years, and this is the biggest thing that I wanted to tell somebody else. I'll send you the link to this video so you know who you are. Even if you've known someone for 2 years and they say they like you, but their action is proving otherwise, I believe the action, not the words. Because look, I love you, I love you, I love you, I'll do anything for you, I'm sending you $1 million. Oh. What? And you're like, what do you mean, what? You said you love me and we were going to go out on Saturday night and it's Sunday. Yeah, see? Maya Angelou was right. When they show you who they are, believe them. So yeah, I never get too oogly googly anymore. Well, I haven't in years. When a guy or a girl for that matter says, oh, I like you, let's go out, let's do this, da, 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 da. And I really like you, and I like that you put da da da, and I really like your jewelry, da 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 da. And girls, we have to remember, it's not the amount of talk, because it's not the same for boys. The amount of something isn't the same. When they choose to say something they really feel is what's important to guys, and they're not going to say it until they're ready to feel it, or unless they want to get laid. You need to know the difference. So come on. I mean, if it's been 2 weeks and this guy's saying I love you, I think that happens maybe 1 out of 100 million times. No. Okay, 1 out of 100. That sounds about fair. Because I do have couples in my life that they met today, went on a date, let's see, today's Thursday, they went on a date on Saturday and they've been together ever since. Yeah, and kudos to them. And like I said, I know 3, I'm 55, so, how often does that happen? At least 3 every 55 years, huh? No, I'm kidding. I believe that it happens more, I just don't know about it, so, I just gotta confess that. When a person, and you know what, honey? Both of you, think back on when you first met these people. How were they? Were they attentive? Was he attentive to your needs, and was she attentive to your needs? Wants, desires, did they even know what you wanted, needed, or desired? Probably not, huh? They just showed up because eventually it becomes a routine for some men. With the women that come into my life, they show up every day at 7 o'clock to 8:30 when they go feed, the kids, or, start their crocheting and watch their favorite show or whatever. But no, men chime in whenever men feel like chiming in, and you just need to accept that. And that's cool. It took a lot of years for me just to say, he's different than me, and I'm not going to expect anything. However, it's still shocking when they say silly things like, I had this one guy and we were really liking each other. We spoke almost every single day for 3 months. And I know when men work Some men are different. Some men don't have the ability to like do two different things at one time. And if you're one of them, don't start a text conversation with women. You're stupid. Stop. Really. Because she's going to get frustrated, and then she's going to think, oh, well, he doesn't really like me as much as he says. And you're like, of course I do. Look, I'm spending time with you. No, you're not. You only text me at your break or whatever. What is that? Sorry. And only on Tuesdays and Thursdays, whatever, you know what I'm saying, both accounts. And then poof, he finally says, well, he says something sweet and endearing to you. So a month goes by and you say, so, really like me, eh? You ask me, I told you I did, and you're asking me again? See? Guys don't think the same as us in any case. However, that just proved to me that he was stupid, because you've asked me on several accounts, because it really pisses me off when I have to make people repeat themselves, or you make me repeat myself. I don't like having to do either one, so I'm very conscious of that, okay? And I'm like, you just asked me all last week the same question each day and every single day, and now I can't say. And sometimes, I said that situation came about because I was having issues with my mother, and I just wanted a hug. And I told him that before, because I know guys might not think how I think. I said that right? Yeah. So I'm letting you know this happened because you texted. So I'm thinking we can hold a conversation. And then you get mad later and you're like, I'm at work, I have to go. Well, then what the fuck are you texting me for? Because you know any female's going to want to start a conversation. Say that from the gate and I won't get into nothing serious in a text at work. I really like that guy too. But that's okay. I learned a really good lesson. So I just said, I apologize. I'll go talk to somebody else about it. And I did. And he gave me a hug. And I felt good. And then I'm able to drop it. I'm able to get over it and drop it. Don't fix me. You men have a horrible tendency of wanting to fix women. Do gay men do that? I doubt it. So you have to really learn to, well, both of you talk to your spirit guides all the time. What do they say? Like Dr. Phil McGraw says, if you thought you knew the answer, what would it be? Ask the spirits, I mean, I know they have other things better to do besides answer each and every one of our questions each time we have one. Thus, I stopped asking, and I just say, show me. And whoever isn't, worth my time, let me see that. So of course I got two guys now in my life, and I could just fall so deeply in love with them, but their actions are showing something altogether other. So I'm gonna pay attention to that. Because if you're male or female, if you like each other, male, female, you know what I mean. Come on now. BGLT. And there's always some sort of respect given to the one that you feel is more special than others in your life. Because I don't like every man to fuck. I don't like every woman to fuck either. I don't want every man in my life or every woman in my life to be my wife or my husband. I'm just like any other human. You get categorized. Yeah. Because I gotta tell you the truth, guys, and sometimes it really sucks. Don't get me wrong, I love Tasha. And fuck all y'all that don't, because you don't pay my rent and you don't tell me how beautiful I am every morning. Some men do, and I'm grateful for that. Even if I'm not your cup of tea, it's just polite consideration. So, guys, girls, guys, when you tell a person, I don't notice it much as with guys as I do with girls and girls, or guy girl, that, okay, let's say you've been together, I don't know, you've been talking for 3 months, and I know that you really like me, and you know that I really like you, and yet it's still not like you even say hi throughout the day. Not that you have to say hi each and every day. That's not the important part. That is not. Communication is important. So you could throw up a smile just to be like, hey, I'm thinking about you. You don't have to start a whole conversation. And women, stop thinking men have to have a whole conversation. Men, start having whole conversations. But your actions are going to show, and your actions are going to show the other person exactly how you feel. Men, that doesn't mean you have the right to grab my boobs just because I wear a tank top and I'm a 40 triple D. It's not like that. It is like it is like how my mama always says, if you dress like a hoe, you're gonna be treated like a hoe. However, we know times have changed, and I could wear a tank top with a blazer and still wear that to work, professionally looking, of course. So when you like somebody, let them know. If it is a guy girl, let her know, and let him know that you like him. At the beginning of the conversation, hey, boo-boo kitty, I'm at work, so don't expect any, heavy chit-chat. Just want you to know I'm thinking about you, gotta go, bye. Women, shut up. Say, okay. That's it. Have you noticed how much men don't talk to each other? And have you noticed women really are like cackling hens? We are. Anyway, honey. So even though friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, cat, dog, whatever, just freely accept whatever they have to offer. That's it. One guy, I really like him because it never fails. He doesn't like put stuff on my wall. So girls, that's not always it. Show publicly your affection for me. That's not it. Because, the public don't pay your rent and bills and buy you that new blah, 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 blah kind of purse and shoes or what the fuck ever you're into. He'll just leave a smile. The other one, will leave pictures of places he has taken me to, since he can't take me now. Banned, guys. Go figure. And the other one, kind of, sort of, pretty much just talks to me when I talk to him. And that's okay. At least you talk back. At least I see you read your messages, unlike the very, very, very first one who's asking me why am I repeating myself? Yeah. Eventually it got to the point that he didn't even read my messages. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, in any case, I hope you're having a good day, and I'll expect an answer from you soon. An answer to what? Well, if you scroll up, you can read the question that I left. Oh, I thought I did. No. And you gotta know, too, sometimes Facebook is wrong. Okay, lots of times Facebook is wrong, I'm sure, but I don't know about all of them. And sometimes we can see it actually pops back open when the person reads your message. Or even if not. I mean, come on, answer a girl or guy within a reasonable amount of time. I can't talk now, be back. Something to acknowledge my presence, because there, or texting or whatever, it's a phone conversation. Hello, how are you? And most men don't say goodbye. Well, most people don't say goodbye in text or, instant message things. I adjusted. Because I'm like, hey, it's a real conversation to me. Hello, how are you doing? Da, 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 da. Yes, I had some milk and toast today. It was good. And you? Okay, I will talk to you later. Goodbye. So, yeah, I had to stop getting on people for not saying bye, because it's a conversation. When you leave the room, don't you say bye, see you later, wave something? Anyway, So, my dears, just consider this. Freely just accept anything anyone has to offer you. If it's a sister, a friend, a sister friend, here we go. Just accept, 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 accept. That's all we can do. Just accept them the way they are. I see you, right? What did she say? I'll meet you where you are. My only problem is, oh, sorry, my only new challenge is they don't meet me where I am because most people think I'm too positive all the time. Yeah, I get a lot of men say that. The women that I like, never say that. I don't know what's up with that. But the guys are always, oh, you're too good to be true because nobody can be positive all the time. Why not? And I'm not positive all the time. Some days I am quiet and just need a hug or just to be on the opposite end of the couch from you. Whoever my date or mate is, you know? So I really just want you to know that I love you and I hear you, and I really want you just to consider just accepting them where they are. You can't change anyone. And the sooner women realize that about men, I'm sure we'll have a lot fewer marriages. You know? Just hang in there. It's going to be okay. It has to be. You're still here. You didn't commit suicide or nothing, so it's going to be okay. It really is. I wish I could take that pain away, because I'm telling you, when you wake up and you're all ready to tell the other person, you know, blah, 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 or a dream or this or that, and they're like, yeah, well, I don't feel like talking right now, so okay, well, I'll hang on to this till tomorrow. I'll hang on to this little thing till tomorrow. And tomorrow comes, no call. Okay, well, I'll hang on to it till tomorrow. Don't, that is setting yourself up for failure. Thinking that they're going to change never works. And I think the only time men do change is when they want to get pussy or dick, and then they're like, okay, we'll do it your way. Sometimes. I'm not saying that about everybody, so don't write to me about that shit. But if we just remember, guys, girls, 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 guys, whatever, just accept a person right where they are. If they only want to talk on Tuesdays, then fucking talk on Tuesdays. Just see the good in them. Remember the good, because you had a lot of good times. You know, just like with these two nuts. Wonderful teachers. Such good times at 3 o'clock in the morning. I tell you, 3 o'clock in the morning really is a magical time. And I'm not talking about for phone sex. Sexting or sex instant messaging or anything else. I have had some of the nicest talks with men and women at 3 a.m. Well, some 5 a.m., but it's nice. So yeah, honey, just accept and tell yourself, I freely accept what you freely give. And there's no, oh, he should have known. I hate it when women say that. Last time you checked, did he have a penis or a pussy? There you go. We girls always think, oh, he should have known. You know, we've been together for 25 years. He should have known. No. You've been together for 25 years. You should know by now you really ain't changing his ass. Or hers. So why do you keep trying? That's what I want to know. But my dear heart, oh, I wish I could take that pain away, because I mean, that's worse than get in the middle of an orgasm and then have to stop because the kids came in, or have to stop because of whatever, I don't know. And I'm telling you, I promise you, your life is going to be 1,000 times better, because then you're not looking for the, oh, thank you. Oh, so how are you? So what did you do? Da, 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 da. Well, do you like it when I do this? Do you like it when I do that? Kind of thing, you know? Because just like everything about them, even the fact that they can tell you, I don't like this and I don't like that. And girls, stop being so fucking sensitive. Men, stop trying to fix us. I asked this one man that my physical body and my spirit, but mostly my physical body, really, really, and my mind really, really, really loves, I still do, him. And I asked him, I said, so, well, I have been joking with you back and forth all these years. Why don't you want me as your woman? I'll never forget that day. Because you know what? Okay, so he eventually said the next day, what is it with you men taking 3 days to figure some shit out? I don't get that. Well, I don't think we're going in the same direction. I said, where do you think I'm going? Well, you're gonna, move to North Carolina and da 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 da. I said, well, which direction are you going? I don't know. I said, oh, so you're not with me, thankfully so, because you don't have any goals. Good to know now. Good to know now. Yeah, because you remember, Dave, no goals. How the hell can you not have any goals? You're breathing in and out? Really? Thanks for letting me know. Next. That is something I don't get. Just like that and mass murderers, gangs. I just don't get that, but I'm glad I don't. Because if I got it, that would probably put me in the same category, huh? And I still love them. I most certainly do. Except I love them with a really long-handled spoon. And you guys know how I love my Cheerios. But they get love with a very long-handled spoon, you know? So, ladies, when he tells you, yeah, I like you, and I'm like a sister? Because I have to ask, because if you like me like a sister, you're probably gay. And I have this tendency of flirting with gay men. Don't know what it is, but that's okay. If you really don't know what you want, just stay the fuck out of people's lives. This is what causes people to go crazy and do that stalker shit, you know? So when you know what you want, and in your head there's like sort of a timeline, and I'm not talking about marriage, because I don't believe in no fucking stupid piece of paper shit. You can jump the broom all you want, that's well and good, because let's face it, I'm not paying all that money just for the law to say, okay, it's okay now. Fuck a law. What God says do, I do. You know? So when they say, yeah, I really like you, I'm coming, and da da da, and 2 years later they still haven't come. Alrighty then. Believe them. When they show you who they are, believe them. You know, so I'm like, okay, next. Mm-hmm. So me and Boo Boo Kitty went out, had a good time. I gave him a peck on the lips, and he drove off. And I like that in a man. Don't try to get more than I'm willing to give, just like I'm not going to try to get you to give more than you're willing to give. I'm just not. I want you for yourself. I don't want you to be like Barney or Troy or Frank or Barbara or Sue or Carol. I want you to be you. And I'll take you just that way. So, I see you, as the thing says on Avatar. And I hope you do see him. I hope everything, gets worked out, situated, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Because we all want somebody. I don't believe every woman needs a man to quote and end quote on Waiting to Exhale's mother, Whitney Houston's mother. Remember in the movie? She says, stop fooling yourself. Every woman needs a man. No, that's not true. A lot of women need women, and a lot of women just need themselves. They just think they need a man that's a lover. You just need somebody to hold you and cuddle with you and have sex or whatever. That's just a lover. Anybody could have that. You say, oh no, I want more. Oh, well, you didn't say that. You got to tell the universe what you want, claim it, and it will come. It will come on the level that you are. You're not going to get no fucking Tyrese or LL Cool J or something, if that's not the vibration that you are of. So I have to, of course, take a look at that myself and look at my own life and say, okay, am I an upstanding person? Am I the friend I would want to be for her? Am I the friend that I would want? I think I am, and according to a couple of people I talked to today, they say I'm pretty good. So, that counts for something. So yeah, if they always, I'm gonna, yeah, gonna don't get it done. Next. That just told me right then and there that you're content with having nothing. Excuse me, cancel that. You're content with not having me in your life. Because gonna don't get it done. It just doesn't. And it don't get it done with me either. I'm sleepy. I'm ready for a nap. Because I got a lot of creative ideas in my head today, honey buns. And they're going to pop out right around 3 o'clock. They do. I know it hurts. But just know this. I can see around the corner and you can't yet. So just know that it's going to pass. Your heart will heal and you'll do it again. And if you don't think so right now, just trust me. I want you to know to do it again and again and again and again and again. See, because that's what I learned early when I thought I couldn't trust anybody because they just wanted readings or money or a ride to work or whatever when I had a car. It's up to you to set whatever your limits are, just like they set what theirs are. Their limit was they only wanted a reading, so they only wanted to be your friend until you gave them a reading. Funny how that works, huh? So, yeah, you just gotta set your own limits. When it gets to this stage, then I'll do this. When it gets to this stage, then I'll do this. When it gets to this stage, then I'll do this. And then it gets to the point to where I eventually said, I moved here when I was 23. So like 28, 29, I said, forget it. Everybody in my life is just a client or a student. And for probably 20 years, that's how I looked at people, which is sad on my part now that I look back. And I don't want you to look back and be sad on your part, okay? So I just accept everybody. And even though I have a lot of people, oh, I feel like you're my sister, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but you're not. All I asked you to do was, I don't know, something silly. And you didn't even bother to do that, yet you call me your sister? That's not a sister. That's why I call you by your first name. And you know, I don't like calling people by their first name. Or let me recant that. The people that I really like, I don't call by their first name. Unless you have that vibe, then I'll force myself. You know. So just know that this is gonna end, and something else will come, and something else will come, and something else will come, and something else will come. And then pretty soon you'll be like, oh, okay, I got it down. It's not that bad. So I know, like me, generally, if I start a fight with a girl, or not a fight, but a confrontation of some sort, I know. But see, how I met one, it didn't happen like that, and now we're thick as thieves. We could be girlfriends, but we're not. She don't go down like that, and that's okay. I don't have to have that. I will accept what she freely gives. I don't have to have anything. You know, just like with men, I accept what you freely give. But you fucking men want pictures of my titties and pictures of my pussy and pick more pictures and more pictures. Why you fucking men always have to have more pictures? I'm not a fucking collection. Go on Facebook and get your own pictures. So, it's gonna be alright, honey buns. It's gonna be alright. This too shall pass. You remember you thought you couldn't get over that other thing, and you thought you couldn't get over that other thing. And you did. Now it's just going to get easier and easier and easier and easier. It does. If you choose to look at it that way, it does. Now, I know. I don't put my guards up. And you just are cautious. Just like if you know it's cloudy outside, you're cautious. You take an umbrella, right? Just like when you go on that first date, you're cautious, but you bring condoms anyway, right? You better. Both of y'all better wrap it up. Strap it up. Sorry. I love critters, but I hate hair. In case you're wondering what I'm doing. So now you are wiser, one step forward taken, and you know to just let it be, because it doesn't do no good. You know, a lot of people out there, well, you fucking bitch, because you didn't do something I want you to do my way and how I said to do it, and whoop de whoop de whoop. That's your imagination. You should not want me to do things your way. I don't want you to do things my way. I want to hear from you from time to time and know, and that tells me that you're thinking of me. And if not, that's okay. I'm going to come to you and say, hey, I love you. I'm putting my big fat juicy lips all over your cute face. Have a good day. Bye. And I try to do that once a month on Facebook. I pick 2 days. I do half the list one day and then half the list the other day. And people love it. How did you know I needed a hug? Because a lot of times I'll just, click a name, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V, until Facebook says you have, sent too many messages or whatever, and then I have to stop. It's going to be all right. No one can tell you about you but you. It's going to be all right. Just try. Just try to remember they have the right to be however they choose to be, just like you have the right to be however you chose to be. And I'll accept you just that way. Yes, I will. Yes, yes. Okay? So, I'm going to get off this thing and I'm going to go. Never mind. And just know that I love you. Tasha Speaks at gmail.com if you need an ear. And if I need an ear, well, I'll go to somebody. Let's learn our lessons more easy by letting go and just, Well, I thought it was going to be this, and it's not. So, okay. Well, life goes on. Okay, God, Goddess, Orisha, whatever. What's next? Let's roll. Let's roll. Okay. So, this is, what did Les Brown say? Maggie kills baby girl. Tasha Harris from tashastouch.com and theangels.us. Signing off for now. I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye.